Who was that one student your school banned you from talking about? Killian came back to school his senior year after spending the last 18 months in juvie for planning a school shooting. The moment he walked through the door, the entire hallway went silent. "Active shooter drill, everyone," someone shouted, and half the students hit the floor while the others laughed. Killian just kept walking while people filmed him. By lunch, there were already 3 different TikToks of him. "They found pipe bombs in his locker," my friend Alex told me. "My brother was here when it happened," said Killian had a whole hit list and escape routes. The teachers weren't subtle either. During attendance, Mr. Williams made Killian stand up and empty his backpack for random security check. When Killian pulled out a calculator in AP Physics, Mrs. Akring actually flinched. The security guard followed him between every single class. Parents had already started a petition to remove him, which had 800 signatures by second period. But I started noticing things that didn't add up. Killian left granola bars on the desk of this kid whose parents couldn't afford lunch money. When some sophomores were destroying a special needs kid's art project, Killian stepped between them. He tutored ESL students after school in the library. He carried tampons in his backpack because the school never restocked the bathrooms. Girls would slip him notes, he'd slip them back supplies, but nobody ever thanked him. They just took what they needed and went back to posting about how much of a monster he was. It all shifted the day I stayed late for drama rehearsal. It was 6 p.m. School was empty, except for theater kids in the auditorium. I went out the back exit for fresh air and saw Mr. Rayner, our AP history teacher, walking with Lacey, a freshman from my bus. They were heading toward the parking lot, and something about how she was walking, shoulders hunched, arms wrapped around herself, made my stomach twist. I caught up to them and hid behind the bushes to listen. "You needs extra tutoring at my house," I heard Mr. Rayner tell her. "Your grades really need special attention." Lacey looked terrified. "I should call my mom. I already told her you'd be staying late for academic help." His hand was on her lower back, pushing her toward his car. She was thrilled you're getting personal assistance. I was about to pull out my phone, but that's when Killian appeared from behind the dumpsters. "Lacey, your mom's here to pick you up," he said calmly. "She's in the front lot." Mr. Rayner's face went dark. "Mr. Killian, Lacey's with me. We have a scheduled session." "No, you don't." Killian stepped between them. "Lacey, go to the front. Your mom's in the blue Honda." Lacey ran. She goddamn sprinted. Mr. Rayner grabbed Killian's shoulder. "You have no idea what you're interfering with. I've been helping struggling students for 15 years. Private tutoring, academic support. Principal Davies knows all about my methods." "I know exactly what your methods are," Killian said. "I've been documenting them for 2 years." "You?" Rayner laughed. "The school shooter? Who's going to believe you?" He walked away, which is when I finally stepped out. The next day, Killian and I went to Principal Davies. We told him everything we saw, but he leaned back in his chair and smiled. "Mr. Rayner is our most decorated teacher, 30-year veteran, coach of the year. His private tutoring has helped hundreds of struggling students." He looked at Killian. "You're a convicted criminal who planned to murder children, and now you're stalking our best teacher." Then he turned to me. "And you're believing a school shooter over a man who's shaped young minds for decades? I think you both need psychological evaluation." He picked up his phone. "Security, I need Killian escorted off campus. He's having delusions again." Killian stood up slowly. "How many kids, Davies? How many kids did you send to his house knowing what he was? Get out before I call your parole officer." That night, someone posted AI-generated photos of Killian with guns. They looked real. The petition hit 2,000 signatures. His parole officer showed up at his house. Parents demanded he be transferred to alternative school. The school board met in an emergency session. A few days later, I randomly found Killian crying at a park outside of school. I went over and sat beside him. "You're the only one who believes me," he sobbed into my shoulder. "You need to know why I actually spent 18 months in juvie?" He pulled out his phone and showed me a photo of a young girl, maybe 12, same eyes as him. "My sister Lily. Mr. Rayner brought her to his house for tutoring 3 years ago. She never told anyone until," his voice broke, "until she couldn't take it anymore. She's gone." And Davies knew. He knew and kept sending kids there. "What?" My eyes widened. "It's all here." He handed me his phone. That's when I saw it. The weapons in his locker, those were recording devices. His hit list, names of Mr. Rayner's victims. The escape routes, maps showing how he got kids to his car without cameras seeing. I stared blankly while Killian looked at me with hollow eyes. "Rayner has Lacey's address. He'll try again." Full story on channel linked below.